A fancy dinner, a group of strangers, and some murders. All that and more is what audiences were treated to in the Lenape Fall Play Clue. Families and students came out to watch and support the actors and actresses who had been practicing for many months to fit their roles and put in the best show possible for their audience. Clue is based on the movie and starts off with the six main characters, Mrs. White, Mrs. Peacock, Mr. Green, Professor Plum, Colonel Mustard, and Miss Scarlet, who are invited to Mr. Body's manor. Blackmailed and attending by their host, the guests arrive and start talking with one another when all of a sudden Mr. Body is killed. They must figure out which one of them did it. Mrs. Dean fit the role of a director perfectly in her first year in the position. In recent years, they performed plays like Cinderella that appealed to younger audiences, but as the new director, she wanted to try something different.
In the past, we did children's plays, and I wanted to get away from that. And the old school way of doing the fall play was to focus on their acting. So I tried to, and I like comedy, so I thought a murder mystery would showcase their acting ability as opposed to riding out a kid's version of a play.
There were many concerns with picking Clue. A small cast, new technology, and new sets all created challenges.
Because of the small cast, there was like no room for someone missing. So then I don't like to be mean, but it's like if someone misses, now it was a big deal. And there was some new stuff technology-wise to get our sets and stuff. That was a little bit of a problem because it was new, so it took 3 weeks to start building sets before they're usually start. But it came together nicely.
Nathan Lorge played the character of Wadsworth. He has performed in many different plays before, including musicals. But this year was different since he was playing the lead role. There are many different ways he prepared for this part.
In terms of like mental preparations, a lot of it is just sort of understanding that you know the blocking, you know the lines. It's just a lot of, reassuring yourself that you know what's going to happen, you know what to do. And if something just goes wrong, you just sort of have to go with it.
But as time grew on and the cast made it through the challenges, they all began to connect. Mrs. Dean made sure everyone felt like part of the family.
How close-knit our group was. I knew it was a small cast, but we really had a lot of fun and ended up becoming very, very close. So I kind of miss them already.
Nathan got to experience firsthand how close everyone was together.
The entire cast got along pretty well. I don't think there were really any issues. This is definitely probably one of the best casts I've ever been in.
All of the hard work paid off as the audience enjoyed an evening of suspense and laughter. We would like to thank Mrs. Dean and all of the play staff for allowing us to record the play, and thanks to Mrs. Dean and Nathan Lorge for letting us interview them. This is Jack Miller signing off from Lenape High School.